Welcome. I am the TarotTactician. I am reachable only at TheTarotTactician@hotmail.com, and I do not initiate contact. As with everything, exercise your own judgment, utilize your own discernment. In my world, clear your karmic energy or leave with it. This is a return to an energy. This is an individual who is elevating, but they find themselves tied to the past by way of having someone specific on constant recall. It feels like they're thinking about them all the time. Two things are happening here. One, it's happening because that other frequency is also experiencing this. There's something about a tether. But this is something that you both discussed. This is a known topic of discussion for the time that you spend together. The second thing is that before we go there, my first question when I saw this was why, from the standpoint of, I can see that this person was operating much lower in frequency than you were at the time. And they actually pulled you almost into a karmic loop, or they were trying to. I'm feeling someone get very choked up. This is somebody who felt like they could not speak their truth completely or at all times in this certain connection. This is someone who is operating very karmically. So they are having a wake-up call. The Knight of Wands came out on the horizontal. They are being shown the error of their ways. It's not just that they're seeing it. There's something that really pushed it towards them. There was a very stern wake-up call. Stern is a very specific word coming through. So, let's see. The Sun. Illumination. And someone has spent a lot of time crying in recent months. The last 3 months. And there's something about a chronic sinus issue as well. Neither one of you is sleeping the best either. You're sleeping okay, but there's a lot of room for improvement there. Also something about vitamin C. Research if you're having adequate amounts on a daily basis, and research what sources and timings. I heard something specific about timings. Something about first thing in the morning. Look into that. See how it can benefit you. That one wanted to jump out. What is going on here? The Fool. Lots of yellow and orange. There's a warmth coming through right now. And a brightness and illumination. There was 411 on the timer. Like receiving information. Remain open to receiving information. And keep your boundaries up. This is somebody... Okay. This frequency that I'm picking up on, you have already been made consciously aware of this, that you have in some way or another allowed your boundaries to be let down a little bit, where you're seeing a contrast where you benefited or at least felt better. There's something about feeling much better when you were stronger about maintaining some type of silent strength. This is someone who has allowed themselves to slip into a very beautiful social butterfly energy, but it's too much of that. You can tone it down a little bit. Because what's happening is you're outside of yourself a little bit too much. This is someone who has stopped meditating as often as they used to. There's something about coming out of that trance state that you used to slip into. Physical distractions, perhaps. What's this? Judgment and Queen of Swords. I heard step back into your matriarch energy. That doesn't mean I'm exclusively talking to a woman. It's the energy, that vibe. And the King of Swords. There we go, the balance between the two. You're large and in charge, but you're also very nurturing. The World. One more. Two more, actually. No, one more. Okay. There's a bit more shadow work to be resolved. And you're going to be able to do this in a very timely manner. There's something about the timing of this. There's something rising to the surface from the past. But it's not just, you're thinking about this particular person a lot. Yes, because there was a very unique connection there. However, because of the cycle that they were stuck in at the time, they brought out a shadow aspect of you. And that's being brought out again in you by somebody else, but on a calmer sort of scale, we'll say. It's more manageable somehow here because there's more of a disconnect, but it's the same energy. And this is occurring for you, not to you. You're meant to navigate and figure out how to overcome this. And the way you're going to be able to do that is by stepping back into this leadership energy. That matriarch. This is like the woman, but the godfather. Balance that energy out. Your masculine and feminine. And come back into that state of power. Knight of Cups and the King of Cups. This is a growth. The reason this energy cycle that's bringing this back up again, the reason that is occurring, or part of the reason, is to show you how much more emotionally stable and mature you are. You have been navigating this. You've been traversing this beautifully. It feels sufficient, but is there anything else? One last shuffle here. Eight of Swords, get out of your head. Follow the path. If you're feeling stuck in your head, you can still feel out the path. You're going to have to trust yourself here. And continue to operate in this way that is protecting yourself, at the same time allowing yourself to beam that bright energy. I leave this with you. Be at peace.